It's as much of a part of New Year's Day as football games and maybe some hangovers. You know the drill. You make resolutions to do better next year, and one of them usually involves going to the gym. That's where David Barton comes in. He owns some of the hottest health clubs here in New York and is trying to expand nationwide right now. So, David, we hear this resolution every year. What's the follow-through in an economy like this one? Because membership's not cheap.
Membership's not cheap. And in an economy like this, I think all the health club business is having a tough time. Maybe a little bit, less of a tough time than some other businesses. I used to think that the gym business was really acyclical. And we've been through some kind of less severe recessions. And I think when people feel that things are falling apart, it's good to know that you have control over your body, your health and your looks. And so I think things have stayed strong through other recessions, but it's been a little tough. Our new membership's off a little bit. I think we're expecting to have a good January. My one-on-one training business has been very strong. We haven't, we've lost no business, on the personal training, which is actually more expensive service.
People are still coughing up the extra for the one-on-one sessions there. Yeah. Well, I mean, in Manhattan, which is where you're primarily based, so you do have this national expansion underway. You've got to think that financial services being such a huge part of the economy here, that bonuses are going to have some follow-through as to what you're seeing on your bottom line. Do you see much in terms of a follow-through there? Bigger bonuses, more membership?
I think really what I see more is just sort of overall spending behavior. I think people are maybe a little more careful about people who had 2 or 3 gym memberships maybe get one. I have a higher priced membership, and I think for to people for whom the gym membership is a commodity, maybe they go to something that's cheaper, more convenient, and they don't pay for for extra service. I think if there's a big bonus here in financial services, will I feel the effects of that a little bit? But I think I think it's more sort of an overall psychology of spending.
What happens with some of the changes we're expecting to see on the healthcare front? A lot of corporations give you a little bit of financial help if you go to the gym. Are you seeing less corporate support?
Yeah. I think it's I think it's sort of a lesser priority on by the big companies. I think they have their HR departments have other things to worry about right now than the gym membership. So we haven't really seen a lot of support in the last couple of years of corporate support the way we did a few years ago.
So why expand now? Is it to offset some of that pressure, or?
This actually in this economy, there's last year we actually grew the business tremendously, and there's I'm looking opportunistically in this economy. There's some great there's actually there's some opportunity.
Where are you finding opportunity? Where are you going?
Next is I know that my business belongs in LA. We've expanded to Miami, Chicago, Seattle, and I'm going to LA next. But there's some in a soft economy, there's some real opportunities. I started my business in a terrible economy. I could have probably never done it otherwise.
Mm-hmm. So. And healthcare, I was reading, for health clubs themselves, it's like a $20 billion a year business. How do you gauge what you can charge your customers now? Are you coming down on the prices at all?
No, I think it's a relatively manageable expense for for people. It's somebody gets a year's worth of entertainment and a place to go every day. It's really I think it's something for for people whose lifestyle haven't changed that much. I think it's something that's still pretty affordable. So we've kept our prices, maybe raise them a little bit in some areas. We haven't really had price pushback. I think we've lost. A little. We've lost about 10% on new membership. Yeah. Which is something that it's acceptable for us, and the one-on-one training business is really strong. So.
Well, good luck with the expansion,
Thank you.
David. Thanks for telling us your story.